Hello everyone, and welcome back to GTA Online with Longclaw and Valyrian Steel, where we always deliver. In this video I'm going to be showing you what I think are the 10 most useful vehicles for grinding. While playing this game over hundreds of days, I've learned which ones are better for those journeys while you're making your way through the map. Let's take a look at some of my collection and take you through my list. Being a grinder is hard. The job is repetitive and becomes really boring if you don't mix things up. For this reason, I try to use as many of my vehicles as possible. In a game the size of this one with so many vehicles on offer, it's hard to know which ones to use on any given day. When you have several garages full of cars and a hangar, a bike clubhouse and a facility, it's often the case that the vehicles you bought before just sit there and get dusty. So why not bring some of them out of storage and get off that flying broomstick for a while? But which vehicles do you choose? Sometimes the job itself determines the vehicle you need, and sometimes location or maybe time is the main factor. Often it's just simply my mood. I have my favourites, but before we take a look at my top 10, what exactly am I looking for from a grinding vehicle? Well, it's not weapons and PvP capabilities, although armour certainly helps. Mostly it just needs to be something that feels good and looks great, since I'm the one experiencing it. You may not agree with my choices for this list, but for me, these are my favourite to use most often. So let's take a look. At number 10, the Benefactor Krieger. So what is it about this vehicle? Well, I think it's mostly the way that it looks. I remember when I first set eyes on this car while waiting for a loading screen, I knew right then that I wanted it, right out the gate. It looks awesome. It's low, it's sleek. If you stick some off-road tyres on it, it can go anywhere. For bombing around between businesses, this is a must, and I'm always bringing it out. At number 9, it's the Weenie Izzy Sport. This car is, in one word, remarkable. It's super fast, it's flash, it's robust, and it drives like a dream, on or off the road. It literally hugs the streets or the dirt. Take it off-road in between waypoints and you'll see, you can throw it off the top of a mountain and it will always land well. It handles better than almost anything in the game. Seriously, if you don't have one of these, sort it out. For me, it's a must. Number 8, the Gauntlet Hellfire. Well, I could go on all day about this car. It's a big, beefy and beautiful, magnificent thing. Simply put, it's a pleasure to drive around. It purrs like a tiger and it's as hard as nails. I can never get enough of it, and I always enjoy dragging it around on those slightly longer journeys. A homage to the Dodge Challenger, and what a body. When you simply got to get there, why not go there well? Number 7, the Night Shark. When the going gets tough, and you're grinding in a public lobby trying to get those bonuses, you know how it works. There are very few vehicles I would trust and almost nothing on the ground. Enter the Night Shark. Deadly silent, armoured to the max, and has got to be the fastest off-road vehicle in the game. A mobile safe haven to get your product from A to B. Just essential. Number 6, the Oppressor Mark II. The most talked about vehicle in this game. I remember grinding so hard to buy this rocket powered bike, and when I got it, boy, it changed everything. Suddenly, distance wasn't an obstacle anymore. I didn't feel so vulnerable, and money making became so much easier. I wouldn't be where I am today without this bike. When speed grinding is the order of the day, it has to be the Oppressor. No successful grinder worth their salt will operate without one of these in their garages. They all use them. It's imperative if you want to be successful in this game. Number 5, the Armoured Karima. Well, this car certainly has a reputation. Widely regarded as the most useful ground vehicle in the game. I love this car. I remember wanting this for such a long time. It's weird, it's only $500,000, but it seemed like such a long time before I could afford it, and I felt like I really needed it. That's the thing with this car, you do need it. Why is it so special? It's rock hard. You can withstand a whole police force inside it, and it's fast and it's a little bit special. For me, it's as iconic as any other vehicle in the game. Number 4, the Akula. Well, it certainly says something about players who use this vehicle in the game. They obviously know what they're doing. They understand how to make the most out of things, how to get the most out of their time. And also, they like a bit of flair. Let's face it, for transporting stock around the map in a public lobby, even with multiple crates and multiple players, the stealth mode on this chopper makes it unique. Arguably one of the most necessary vehicles that you'll have at your disposal. It would be much higher on the list if not for its sheer size when trying to park in a small space. That and the fact that you can't call it in as a Pegasus vehicle. But I love my helicopters and I love this vehicle and I wouldn't be without it. Number 3, the Caracara 4x4. There are a lot of four-wheeled off-road trucks in this game, but none come close to the way this feels to drive. It's light, fast and reliable. It turns exactly where you want it to, and it always lands on its feet. I simply adore speeding around the map in this. It's a beautiful vehicle. Take it everywhere, anywhere and it will never let you down. I love it. One of my favourite things to do is take this vehicle off-road as high as I can go on the mountains, especially if I'm on my way to my bunker. I can take it all the way across the hills and it loves to jump off the top of the tips. It's so cool. It's got some really awesome customization as well. And what I love most about this vehicle is when you get where you need to be, it's still in one piece. The Caracara 4x4. What a master. Number 2, the Turismo R. This car is astonishing. It drives better than anything I've ever driven in the game. You can floor it at top speed and it will almost never lose control. It's a beautiful looking thing. The first time I drove this around the map, I was breathless. I couldn't believe that there was a car like this in the game and I hadn't even driven it yet. It's a work of art, a pure classic that makes grinding go like clockwork. Sometimes you just want that supercar out on the street with you, and this is the one to choose. You must seek this car out and make it yours. Go on, it's waiting for you. And now, at number 1, the Buzzard. Nothing in this game is more reliable than this chopper. It's as fast as the Oppressor and makes CEO work a breeze. It's dependable, available in a second and can transport you anywhere, and yes, it always delivers. My businesses would not be successful without this. Where the M2 becomes annoying and some cars become restricting, the Buzzard offers freedom. The reassuring and comfortable sound of the propellers in my headphones are as rewarding as any achievement I've had in this game. Choosing a front runner in this list wasn't hard. Game mechanics do play a factor, and the fact that you can have this by your side through the CEO menu whilst you're servicing your office or your bunker or your vehicle cargo makes it a winner for me. So there you have it, my favourites, my list of the ultimate vehicles to use for grinding. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you get a chance to put some of these vehicles to work for you. Take care everyone, stay safe out there, and let's show some love in this amazing community.